Welcome to the front porch. Welcome to the outdoors. Welcome to nature. It's nice out here. It is. Today, we're going to be getting into the coming total solar eclipse. We're going to be getting into the group ritual that I have to offer featuring Belial. Getting into some things that Belial showed me regarding the eclipse and like what it means for you regarding your spiritual path and your spirituality. That it's definitely a moniker for a time where you will really have to make a choice once and for all what your spiritual path is, or like, you know, especially if you're a witch, you need to embrace it. Like the power to receive your blessings through this eclipse is to embrace it, is what I mean. Not that there won't be other chances in the future. There will be, but this is just definitely like a very special time for witches in general to really claim your power, to claim your identity, to claim your gifts, and to like claim that anointing during that time of the eclipse. So I just want to mention that to everyone. Hey, what's up, Deadhand88, Jeremiah Smith, and Rami? Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't want to be yelling, but it's really loud out here, and so I don't know, like, if I just talk like this, can you hear me okay? I don't want to have to be yelling. Jose, what's up? Is the background noise really loud? I bought a microphone, but I haven't hooked it up yet. I haven't tried it out because I just haven't done that. But I know I need to, because that'll definitely improve the quality of things, and I want to improve the quality of things, especially moving forward from this eclipse. Like, this is... all right. So this eclipse coming up is about a lot of things. It is definitely shifting a lot of polarities, but one thing it's doing too is, like, with the eclipse being in Aries, this energy is like beckoning for you to take charge of your life, to take ownership of your life, to make a decision, like to like really like put your time and your focus and your energy in what you want to be doing. Like for me, it's YouTube, it's my daytime business, it's creating the very best environment in my home that I can, so that everyone can be like nurtured and be happy. Like, it almost feels like it's like New Year's of 2000 for me. Like, it's going to be like a total paradigm shift opportunity. So for those of you that are like really wanting to start fresh and start new, this eclipse is there to offer that to you. But it's there also to like help and assist you to take the bull by the horns, to like take that fiery Aries and Mars energy and put that into a project, or put that into a certain area of your life. You know, like, I know there's certain things that I want in my life, which like peace, stability, fun, excitement. You know, of course, love is in there all over the place. You know, like success. Like, I definitely want success. Like, in so many ways, like, this eclipse is like a huge road opener. Like, it's kind of like the gateways and the doors of opportunity are going to be opened up to you. And in order for you to really harness that, it's going to be important that you really face yourself and come to terms with who you are as a person, where you are spiritually, and whatever that is, whatever that might be, like whether like whatever it is, whatever your heart's desire is, like whatever you're yearning for, if that's not something that you're expressing now, then that needs to be expressed during the eclipse. Hey Aaron Stark, what's up? Jose Nunez. Jose said I went out to the beach at 3 a.m. this morning and invoked Lucifer. Really? Wow. Hell yeah, dude. That would be a beautiful place to do it. I'm going to be at the beach here in a few days on the 7th, and I am looking forward to the beach. I haven't been in so long. It's been like a year, so I'm really looking forward to it. What's up, Divineful? Divineful said, is it true that after the eclipse, people won't be the same? I do feel that that is true for many different reasons. Now, after this eclipse, I do believe that the veil is going to be even thinner and that we are going to have more of an intermeshing of dimensions. Maybe even possibly an intermeshing of the planet of Nibiru, like some really a lot of a greater influence there, to where almost like the realities on those planets are going to begin to merge. And so I do believe that like it is very possible that all of your psychic clairs will be very much intensified, and that you will see things that you are not accustomed to seeing in everyday, normal, ordinary reality. Yeah, exactly. Aaron Stark saying a multi-dimensional shift to energy, and I do believe that that is going to be the case. Now, not everyone is going to take notice of this, of course. Like people that are highly sensitive, you're gonna have people that are gonna shift, and you're gonna have people that are not gonna shift. And that's really what it's gonna look like, because it's not gonna be a case of like a rapture occurring and a bunch of people disappearing all of a sudden, and then you're seeing some pretty crazy things down here that you weren't used to seeing before. I think that everyone is still going to be here. Everyone is still going to appear to be here, but it's not really necessarily true that everyone that you interact with is really in the same reality, so to speak. They're going to be on a somewhat different vibrational timeline, so to speak. So it's going to look a little weird, I think, for a while with that, because I don't expect like the world to just like automatically create like change in a crazy way all of a sudden. It's not really going to be like that. It's going to be a subtle thing. But for those that are sensitive enough to sense these things, like you'll definitely be able to pick it out, and you'll definitely see some of the crazy stuff that is quite possibly going to be seeing. Like I anticipate it being like somewhat sci-fi in a way. Jose said, JD, how long did it take you to be proficient at communicating with spirits? When I tried to connect with Lucifer this morning, I got no results, though I know I just need to keep practicing. I would say that like, it's probably taken me like to really be proficient at it 10 years, really. And I don't want to be like a downer when I say 10 years, but it's just like for me, like I get messages from them 24/7 all the time. And like, some people may say, well, no, you're just a schizophrenic, or you just have schizophrenia or something. I don't believe that to be the case whatsoever. But I think that the more open you are in that way, the easier the communication is, however. So it is something that you just need to keep at, and you need to be patient with. Everyone's experience is different, and everyone is an antenna in a different way. And everyone's has like different gifts, and some of those gifts are going to be pronounced in some other areas and others. Mine, like my spirit communication skills have always been pretty strong, but it did take like, I don't know, 7 to 10 years for them to really get like where they're at now, to where they're always speaking to me. I talk to them more just in everyday life, going throughout my daily whatever I'm doing, than I do in any black magic ritual. all of that is very necessary in the beginning to get all of that established. But then you'll find that as you move forward, it's not necessary in order to cultivate an ongoing relationship where you have communication always, no matter what. And that's just how it just becomes a natural thing. Brady Daigle, what's up? Aaron said, hopefully it's going to be a positive trigger so people can access to the fifth dimensional level of consciousness. Yeah, man, like, we're definitely generating a lot of energy right now with all of this conflict and all of this fear. I mean, there's a lot of energy being generated in the world right now. And we can only hope that it's going to be used for good purposes. To awaken us to the truth of our reality, that we are going about things in a somewhat crazy way, in a non-sustainable way, in many different areas, not just one, in many different areas is it unsustainable. But I want all of this craziness to end too. Like, I want it to all just chill out, everything to just go back to normal. But with that means that we're going to be getting a lot of the same thing that we've always gotten. And if things do just remain the same, then we're never going to get closer to where we actually want to be. And the unfortunate part of it is that if we're going to get to the good, we're going to have to go through some ugly, and that is just the way of this world. We're going to have to get uncomfortable before we can get comfortable. We're going to have to, the old way of things have to go through and experience its own death pangs and ultimate demise in order to usher in something new and something good. And like, that's uncomfortable for everyone. That's not going to be an easy thing, and it's not just going to go without some kind of huge fight. And that's kind of what we're seeing in the world now. The world is struggling to hold on to this current paradigm, this current matrix that we are in. It is struggling to hold on to it, and you can see that, and like, everything seems like it just wants to like bust at the seams. And a lot of that is people that really ultimately are sick of all of this, and they want change. They want change badly. A lot of religious people and a lot of the religions are really kind of beginning to see this too, and they are really trying to hunker down and hold on to everything for what it's worth right now, all they can. And I don't have any problems with the church. I mean, not the church specifically, like as an individual group and organization by any means, because most of them are doing good things for people. I'm talking about when you get to the highest levels, what it stands for ultimately in the world, and what its funds, its resources, and its Hydra arm is actually being used for, to carry out and cultivate in the world by and large, which most of that is not good, unfortunately. And I hate to say that, but it seems to be the truth if you follow the trail. Oh, Dan Best says, JD, when you get a chance, check out the video I just put on Facebook talking about the solar eclipse. I can't put it on YouTube. They'll delete it. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, I would love to. Thank you, Relaxing Weather, for the super chat. I appreciate that so fucking much. I'm gonna heart it. JD, hope you're having a great weekend, and thank you for the great knowledge you have always bestowed upon us free of charge. Oh, dude. You're very welcome, man. Thank you. And like, thank you for being here, and thank you all for being here and participating in the channel particulars. Like, I really do appreciate all of that. Like, everyone's especially like all of you that participate in the group chat, and like those of you that I get to know on a personal level in this way, or those of you that I get to work with too, through Ritual for Hire or through consultations or readings or whatever. You know, like that's been the very best part of this. Being able to connect with all of you that are working with the same spirits, working with the same energy, going through a lot of the similar things in life, although each one of our situations are certainly different and unique. Um, you know, really like helping one another to navigate this crazy thing together in the way that we have chose to navigate it, or using the tools that we have chosen to navigate it. And I know this is unorthodox. I know for a lot of people this stuff is really weird and strange, but it's really not weird and strange. This way of working with the spiritual realm is really the ancient way of doing it. Even when you go back in like religious texts for thousands of years, that's where you're going to find a lot of these sigils. That's where you're going to find a lot of these spirits. Predating Christianity, like predating any of these current religious texts, like these spirits were already here. There's records of that in like various pantheons. And it's only because of the current Christian church that these spirits that we work with now currently are demonized and called demons. And like, don't forget that, because that was not always the case for a lot of these spirits. You know, a lot of these spirits were goddesses that were turned from female into male demons. And why would that happen? Only because they want to paint a different narrative. They want to control you, and they want to keep you away from these spirits for that very reason. It's not for any other purpose other than that. But it's like, for a lot of people, it's hard to see that truth of it. Like, these spirits were here way long before anything that we're doing now, and they'll be here. they'll still be here too. Like, a lot of the stuff that's happening now is like new kids on the block things. Like, the spirits that we were working with are ancient. You know, like, keep that in mind and remember that. In my opinion, in working with all of them, there's definitely a difference. You can feel the difference. I was going to show you all too. I do have 2 of these available. These are going to be blessed and consecrated. These are the silver amulets. These are the silver protection amulets. 2 of these are going to be consecrated and will be available the night of the ritual. These are some beautiful Belial amulet here. We got the rings also. These rings are pretty dope. I think I have like a 9 and an 11 and a 12. So they look like this. I'll put that one on my ring finger there. It's pretty dope. Looks like that on the side. Booyah. Like that. They're made of pewter. So I think they're pretty, it's a pretty handsome ring there, I think. And it comes in a little velvet bag. So I only have 3 of those remaining as well. I was going to try to get some more of those, but wasn't able to do it. And then I do have some effigies available. Oh. Sorry about that. My bad. I have like 3 of these left. If you want one of these effigies for your altar, these will be blessed and consecrated with the energy of both the Eclipse and the spiritual essence of Belial. These are like only like 4 inches tall, so they're small, but it's pretty dope. And like although it's not big in stature, you can definitely feel the energy off of this thing. And like, wait until I consecrate it. It's really going to be something that, like, when you open this and you receive it, you're going to be like, damn. Oh, my bad. I know. I need to get a proper stand for these things. Sorry, guys. But I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm going to roll out. I just wanted to talk about the eclipse right quick. Let everyone know that there is still time to sign up for the group ritual by midnight on April the 7th. If you want to participate, I will need, that will include a petition to Belial to manifest whatever it is that you want to, power that you want to harness at this eclipse, as well as a protection piece, and you can include up to 5 additional names other than your own to bless with a bulletproof black magical protection of spiritual protection of Belial. All that's included in the solar eclipse ritual evocation of Belial from the ocean front at Virginia Beach on April the 8th. All the details are in the description of the video. Thanks all for being here, and I love you very much. You're all fucking awesome. Hope you have a great day. Being outside is great. I need to do this more often. I find myself closed up in those 4 walls way too much, and you know, it's my own fault. Got to get out here. Like, it's all beckoning to me, beckoning to you as well. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Thanks, guys. Smell my face. Smell it good. Catch you on the flip side. And again, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it a lot. Bye.